Hello, everyone. Welcome to this live session. Okay, this live I'm doing it after enabling the join button for this channel. Okay, and I said this live only the members can chat. Okay, they only the members uh, who join to that channel, they will be able to ask questions. Okay, just a few years back only I enabled the join button, so I understand that there won't be any members right now. Okay, um, so if you are interested to ask any specific questions, you can join as member and then ask the questions. That is one thing. Another thing is I'm just testing it in the coming days. Once after many members join to this channel, I'll be doing this frequently. Okay, so I'm doing it as a testing. Okay, uh, before that I will make sure that the audio is audible. One second, I will check it through my audible. One second, I will check it. Okay, it seems it's working fine. Okay, I'll be going forward with this live session. Okay, mostly I will be talking about doing online businesses, especially that opportunities available with emerging technologies. Okay, uh, why I'm choosing particularly this topic is regarding online business. I explored various things for many years. Okay, I have a lot of experience with that. Okay, I will be able to share my uh, experiences, and I can give the best practices, and I can guide the person who is willing to start any kind of new online business, very small scale level. Okay, I don't have any experience with running any kind of big projects. Okay, I will be able to guide them in various ways. Okay, so that is the main reason of enabling the join button. Okay, so I am planning to do the live frequently to have a discussion with audiences. Okay, uh, I thought filtering people who are very serious about doing online business, spending my time with them will be more effective. So that is what my plan. Okay, so I already talked about it many times. My purpose of running this channel is mainly for connecting the scientists and business people, and by doing that I will be earning money from out of that. Okay, that is what my business plan of running this channel. Okay, uh, I, uh, I have to improve myself in various ways before doing it in a professional way. Okay, but I'm just taking small step by step activities. Okay, so in this video, in this session, I will be talking about doing online businesses. So first thing is we have to select appropriate product and services. Okay, first of all, we need not worry about whether we have to choose the product or service. Okay, so it is always better to combine both of them. Okay, so let me explain with my personal experience. I was doing timesheet software sales. Okay, we developed a timesheet application, web-based application, and we were selling it through our website. Okay, we had done a lot of SEO and paid promotions for selling the timesheet application, but we found difficulty in uh, doing the sales. Converting the leads. Okay, because a lot of big corporations are providing cloud-based things, and they are providing free offers. So their business plans are completely different. Okay, but they are able to capture all the uh, potential customers, and in the long run they will be making money, but initially they will be providing a lot of offers and discounts like that. Okay, so we thought of reducing the price, so I was selling the timesheet application for a very low price. Okay, uh, but in that case, that meeting the like positive ROAs, it's very difficult, because I have to spend a lot of money for getting the visitors, right, for running the paid campaigns. That click per or that ad rate is very high for that kind of keywords, times related stuff. Okay, actually we had done a lot of thing for getting traffic organically. Okay, I will be talking about in the next sections. Okay, but the thing is, starting any product and selling them, it's really tough in the competitive market. Okay, but the key thing is, we have to spend more money for selling a product, but we can get profit by doing services. So for example, whoever is buying our timesheet, they used to ask us to do custom changes. Okay, like changing the time format, date format, and adding new features and new workflow, a lot of stuff they used to ask. Okay, that for that they used to pay. Okay, so we can earn money easily from that. Okay, and in the long run we will be able to create a lot of library kind of stuff. Okay, so in that uh, uh, next consecutive for consecutive customers, we'll be able to do the service very easily. But value provided them is same, right? So they will be happy to pay the money. Okay, so in the long run, we'll be able to earn profit. Okay, that is the plan. So I'm just trying to apply the same thing for this YouTube channel also. As of now, I'm putting a lot of hard work to put a lot of videos. I already uploaded thousands of video, but right now I'm not getting any significant views. I used to get views for only for trending topics like Google Doodle, that kind of stuff. I'm just continuing uploading that kind of videos just for earning money. Okay, but my overall picture or long term plan is like making this channel as a hub for connecting the scientists and the business people, so that inventions of scientists can reach the end users quickly. Okay, that was my mission. Okay, by doing so, definitely I am going to earn money. Okay, that's what my plan. So, so what I'm trying to say is, we have to have a proper plan. Okay, we cannot expect the gain or profit immediately. At the same time, we shouldn't be spending a lot of money. Okay, initially. Okay, so our plans, we may be having proper plans. We might have spent a lot of time doing various analysis. Okay, but things will be getting changed at any time. Okay, so it is not a good practice of putting a lot of money in initially. Okay, so we have to do the testing, or we have to start small, or we have to like to do pilot basing, whatever name it. Okay, or MOP, like we have to do a simple product, and we have to start selling it through easy ways, like organic ways, or through social media, or whatever contacts you are having. Okay, then we have to start doing services for that product, and we have to get the feedback, and then we have to improve the product in various iterations. Okay, um, by doing so, we will be getting familiarity with the market and the customer mindset, other stuff. Okay, so it is always better to do the things like products and services together, but it should be like it should be interesting to you. You should be involving very closely with that product. It is always better to develop the product by yourself, so that you can do any kind of modifications or services easily. Okay, um, even if you are not able to develop the product, if you are outsourcing it, or if you are uh, buying from some places, it is always better to know the details, complete details, uh, by having detailed discussion with the actual producer. Okay, Um, and in case of software products, so I will be talking more about software products because I was doing that, right? And apart from that, I personally worked in various MNCs as a software developer and a tester, test automation, that kind of things. Okay, so I'll be talking more about that thing, but you can correlate with your relevant products and services according to your field or domain. Okay, in case of software products, it is always better to have a source code with you. Okay, um, in other words, it is always better to develop the product in house. Okay, and if you are planning to hire some external persons, like outsourcing it, or if you are giving it for freelancers, always like try to understand the things, okay, through documentations or proper things, okay, because whenever we develop the product, uh, it may be looking good, but in the long run, well, we may be getting a lot of complaints from the customers because their environment will be different. It is very difficult to do the testing, complete testing on our environments. We may be testing it through various browsers or devices with various scenarios and settings, but it is always not possible to do the complete testing. Okay, but always it is better to do the rigorous testing. Okay, that is very very important. Your product, I'm just talking about software product. Okay, product may be having a lot of features, it may be giving a lot of uh, unique things, and your price may be low, okay, whatever it is, but if it is having bugs, definitely customers will not be satisfied and they won't be referred it to others, so your business may not be growing. Okay, uh, but as I said, it is not possible to completely avoid the errors, but you will be able to support them quickly. Okay, you have to have quick or frequent interaction with your customers to understand their difficulties, and if, to understand any potential errors. Okay, the customers may not be complaining immediately, but if they're observing anything differently, and if you are willing to listen them carefully, definitely you will be able to fix the errors even before it is visible. Okay, so that kind of stuff we have to do initially. Okay, so we need to develop the very simple product with minimum features, and we have to start selling it through uh, like uh, various ways I will be talking later, and we have to have a close interaction with the initial customers. Okay, um, so let me talk about how to sell the product. Okay, selling is a really difficult thing. Okay, but if you are very comfortable with your product, and if you believe that it is useful for the customers, and it is very competitive, price wise and quality wise and features wise, but actually you have to make like that only, but still I'm telling. Okay, so in that case, first you can start with like sharing the product through your social media. Okay, you have to build a strong social media. Okay, and targeting your target audiences, it is very very important. Just having a lot of followers, irrelevant followers, is not going to help, and you need to give a lot of free products, okay, to uh, popular your popularize your product. So for example, in that case, in our case, timesheet, I can give some simple timesheet. Okay, actually we were trying that initially. Okay, we prepared a lot of simple excel templates, and a lot of info products, like various information about managing time effectively, and a lot of things. Even I created a lot of blog posts about how to develop timesheet application. Okay, So because I was targeting the developers, because we were a very small team, we don't have enough potential or resources to support a lot of sales. Okay, so we thought of selling the timesheet by targeting the developers, because we were selling with source code. Okay, so that plan worked well because the developers will be buying it, and they will be making changes according to their customers. Okay, that is one thing. Actually, we tried the same thing for our another product, like resume submission. Okay, actually, we did a lot of hard work to create that application. It was like, if you upload your resume in our website, it will be automatically posted to more than 50 job sites. Okay, and you will be able to access all the job site from one web page with the auto login feature. You can log into any site just by clicking the auto login link. Okay, it's really a powerful thing. Some already some people are providing that thing, and their price is very high. But we thought of providing it at a low price. Actually, this was not initiated by myself. Actually, we were doing various projects for customers initially before start doing our products. One of the customers was trying to do that. Actually, we started working with him, but for some reason he was not able to continue that with his permission. I thought of taking it further. Okay, actually, it was a very, very challenging thing. We did a lot of hard work. Okay, it's not that much easy. So obviously, competition is very less. Okay, um, so we were able to do that for around 60 job sites, especially US job sites. But the problem is like, we were not able to sell it. Okay, okay. Um, uh, Even like, we set the price 10 times lower than the market price. Okay, at that time, many companies, only very few companies are there. Okay, they were selling it for like $50 per submission. Okay, uh, we thought of providing it for just $5. Okay, but still we were not able to sell it. Okay, it's a very competitive market, right? um, Actually, this business is having a lot of features. Like, we can earn money from various ways. One thing is charging the users for submitting their resume. Okay. Another thing is getting money from the job boards also, because they are expecting a lot of resume, right? If we add their link to our list of job sites, obviously they will be uh, getting more resume. Okay, so we can end from that, and we can include job search engines here, like that, and even we can charge the job posting persons, like we can show the those, those kind of classified ads. Okay, along the sites of the search engine. Okay, actually, we tried various things. We created search engine, job search engine using Google custom search engine, and we did a lot of things. But still, we were not able to get users. Actually, this is a real challenge of doing any kind of online business. Okay, so there is a demand. Okay, so huge demand. A lot of people are spending a lot of time in putting their resume in various job sites. Some people are very rigorous in doing that. So if they're getting offer of just $5 for doing that, definitely it is going to help them to save a lot of time. Okay, so around 3 or 4 days they can save just using that thing. Okay, and in the upcoming days also they will be able to easily log in through our site, right? So it is having a lot of things, and for myself also it is having a lot of revenue options, right? And we were able to develop the product successfully. That was very very key thing, right? It's not that much easy. Okay, every site is different, and we have to handle it through HTTP protocol that level. So through screens, something like reverse of screen scrapping. Okay, so script, we have to post it through screen, right? And it's a really challenging. A lot of CAPTCHA things will be there. We have to develop different routines, and the sites will be continuously changing, so we have to update the script so that it is not getting affected even if they are changing. So a lot of things, but we did a lot of hard work, and actually we were able to stabilize that product, and uh, it was looking good. Okay, but still we were not able to get the customers. Okay, so the thing is, we have to be in a balanced thing. We have to understand the market, and create the product, and everything is should be there. Okay, that is one thing. But the other thing is, we have to be good in doing marketing. Okay, so that time I was not good at doing that. Okay, so I realized that, and that is why right now I am giving more focus on doing marketing, or promoting this channel also. Okay, even this initiative of channel membership is again for promoting this channel, right? So I believe I can earn more money from this join button. So I will be spending that money for doing PPC campaigns for getting more viewers or subscribers to this channel. And if the channel members and subscribers are increasing, I can spend more efforts, even spend more money for mm, putting a lot of useful content. I can hire experts to uh, share their expertise with uh, this channel viewers. Okay, so we have to focus on both things. We have to focus on developing proper product, uh, and we have to focus on doing marketing also. Okay, it should be in balanced situation. Okay, just focusing on marketing without having proper product is not too good. It's actually dangerous. Okay, uh, even if the product is good, marketing is not good. In that scenario, we'll be able to correct our mistakes in the future. We can sell it after learning about marketing, other things. But if our product is not good, and we are just forcing with the marketing, it's not going to pick up even the coming days. Okay, so just to focus on creating a proper product, and integrate with your services with your business plan. Okay, and then do the marketing properly, but don't spend more money. Okay, and don't always go with freelancers. Okay, that even myself faced a lot of issues. Okay, that will be the pricing will be low, but the quality and other stuffs are there. Maybe I haven't hired freelancers much. Okay, I used to full-time employees only. With full-time employees also, I'm having some difficulties, but they're manageable, and not harmful, right? They're within our control. Okay, we can either correct that, or we can just ignore them. That is the different perspective. But freelancers, hiring freelancers, it's having a lot of risk. Okay, especially doing promotion, we don't have much control. They can take away like any kind of path to get the results. It will be affecting our growth in the long run. Okay, so so it is always uh, do the promotion step by step. Okay, carefully, and don't push the product heavily. Instead, just focus on product development. So I'm just a bit contradicting, right? I'm telling that you have to promote heavily, and at the same time I'm telling that don't push, right? The thing is, you have to uh, promote it. Okay, but it shouldn't be pushed. Okay, you have to find some creative ways, or some you have to do like a deep analysis about promotion. You have to do the promotion, but it shouldn't affect your uh, branding. Okay, branding in the sense, again, I have some points about branding. So it is very very important thing. I don't need to explain it. Everyone who is interested in doing any kind of business will be knowing that. But the thing is, we need to understand about personal branding and product, company branding, right? So if you are going to do any kind of business with limited budget and resources, with limited resources, it is always better to start with your personal branding. Okay, that I realized with this channel. Okay, uh, actually, when trying to do the software development business, I was using my company name, Quality Point Technologies, QPT. Okay, so that time it's okay. It's okay in the sense, it is record, because I was doing software development with team members, right? So in that case, instead of personal branding, use of company brand is more appropriate in that case. But in case of this YouTube channel, initially I was using the same thing, Quality Point Tech. Okay, uh, as a display name. But that time, it was not that much appropriate. Okay, so sometime during some time, that Google was asking me to connect with Google Plus. While doing that connection, that name automatically got changed into my name, Rajamanik Anthony Muthu. But after that change happened, I observed a huge difference in my channel activities. Okay, a lot of people were adding comments, and even that sharing happened, and views were increasing greatly. Okay, I couldn't understand the difference. I was just thinking that okay, Google Plus connection is doing something, but after that, I had gone through various articles, and many people are highlighting the importance of personal branding. Okay, because that name, Tech News, Quality Point Tech, whatever name, okay, if it is not having any branding, proper branding, if you are using that, means it's like who are just viewing it as a first time, they will be feeling like it may be some fake, or it is unreliable kind of thing, right? But at the same time, if I use the name Rajamani Canteen Method, it's somewhat unique, right? So they can think about it, whether they can believe it or not, something. But in case of some random but popular word as a channel name or brand name or whatever it is, they may be uh, they won't be thinking about it is good or not. They will be thinking that it is some kind of a fake or duplicate or something. So uh, it is always better to start with personal branding, and if you are successful, maybe when you expand your business, maybe you can change into business thing. Okay, but always associate with business thing. Okay, even if I am running this channel as Rajamani Content with the handle name I created at QPT. Always, whenever I upload the video, in the tag I used to give the name QPT, because I hope that in the coming days I will be able to make it as a huge business. Okay, so in that time it will be useful. Okay, that is one thing, branding. Okay, so I was talking about that resume submission, that script, right? So the that we created in it's like highly potential, right? uh, but we fail to market it properly. So always think about marketing. It is not that much easy. So even if you are having even it's something say for example, even if you're trying to even in the market, if the cell phones are selling, smartphones are selling for some $100, if you're trying to sell it for $1, even in that case it is difficult to do that. So we have to understand it properly, because people may not be believe you, or there may be some other constants we don't predict or expect. Okay, so pricing, product quality, they are all important, but about that, marketing, promotion, that kind of activities are very very important. So always start with very simple things with a small minimum budget, and then once you are able to do the things properly in the small scale, then you can think about doing scaling. Okay, but again, the running in the small scale and scaling it are completely different. Okay, so if you are able to see the success in the small scale, it doesn't mean that you will be able to do the same thing in the whenever you do the scaling. Okay, so that is completely different stuff. But in that situation, you will be able to do everything by yourself. You will be having some exposure. I'm talking about the beginners. Okay, so whenever you start doing the things, just start with small thing. Okay, and create the products properly, and integrate the servicing activities along with them, and do the marketing. Okay, so these are the things I learned. But always we are having opportunities. In this case of resume submission, that script, though I'm not able to sell it like individually to the job seekers, I was able to sell the script to many developers in the sense, potential, uh, they're trying to start their own job resume submission service. Okay, um, so I was able to sell many copies even without doing any kind of promotion, because they understand the potential of the script. Okay, so always we have opportunities by selling that. I'm able to avoid any losses in doing the development. Okay, um, so I won't say that it is uh, profitable thing, but somewhat it's okay. So our whatever we are doing for developing any useful product, it is not going to be wasted. Okay, definitely we will be getting some option. So I always try to focus more on developing useful products, uh, okay, competitive products. Okay, but if you are spending a lot of time in trying to promote some average product, if you are spending a lot of money for marketing, that means it will be wasted. If it is successful means it's okay, but if it is failed means you cannot recover that money. Okay, maybe only thing is you learn a lesson of not wasting money uh, for doing marketing of low quality product. Okay, so always think about like uh, uh, developing good product and services. Okay, that was the lesson I learned from that. Okay, um, uh, though I was not able to market promote the resume submission script, I was able to earn some money by selling it to the uh, developers who will be launching their own resume submission service. Okay, uh, again I got a lot of business opportunities, because whenever the job site got changed, that developers were not able to update the script. They again approached me for doing custom changes, and I charged for them for making that changes. Okay, but uh, uh, it took a lot of my time, so I was not able to spend more time with that kind of activities. So I slowly stopped doing that. Almost I stopped doing all kind of software development businesses. Okay, um, another thing is I got a huge opportunity with that script. On my known customer for some other services. Okay, I worked. Developed a custom bespoke script for them. Okay, actually they're having already established their customers. They were providing online course for the customers throughout the US. They are having a tie-up with library systems. Okay, so that means they can immediately access thousands of customers. Okay, so they offered me to uh, uh, have a deal with me so that they will be provide that resume submission service as additional um, benefit for their customers. Okay, in that case, I will be immediately getting thousands of customers. But that was very difficult to me to manage. Okay, so though I'm not able to get small opportunities, I got a big opportunity which I was not able to handle. Okay, I didn't try it, but I did the analysis, and I decided that it is very difficult. It was very difficult for me to handle that because though the scripts are automated thing, we have to put some manual work for entering the captcha. Okay, um, so I thought. Uh, 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 it was difficult for me to expand my team at that time. Okay, so I refused that offer. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, if you are able to create some useful product uh, by putting a lot of hard work. Okay, but a lot of hard work in the sense it should be unique, right? So someone might have developed something uh, okay, with the help of some tools or with the help of some expertise something. If you are doing the same thing in a hard way by putting a lot of hard work, that doesn't mean that it will be useful for everyone. Okay, in that case your hard work is it's not that much useful, right? So before spending a lot of time, do the analysis whether it is worth spending time for doing that. Okay, so that is one thing. Okay, always do the analysis first, and then do the hard work for creating the product. And as I said, take care of the things like keeping source code, documentation, help file, like other things. Maybe I will be talking about in detail. Okay, um, let me continue this one. Okay, so from my personal experience, marketing is very important. Okay, and very fundamental thing is we have to develop a useful product. Okay, so in that sense, as I said, always better to develop by yourself or with full control of source code, the commands, documentation, other things. Okay, okay, I will be talking about those things very detailed. Uh, uh, Maybe in the coming days. I'm just trying to group the things like so. Emerging technologies means I'll be talking with people who are interested in emerging technologies. Online business means people who are interested to like that. Okay, let me explore those things later. In this video, as I said, I will be talking about online business. Okay, so take the case of a software product. Assume that you developed a software product. Now the next step, you have to do the promotion, right? I will be talking about it now. So before start doing any kind of promotion, always test rigorously. Okay, testing is very very important. Actually, I was doing software testing for many banking other things. I understand the yeah, importance. I attended various classes telling about the huge losses made by small mistakes. Okay, even you used to see the news, so like the company is losing money just because of some mistakes. Actually, Samsung battery, because of battery getting fired. Actually, Samsung was forced to stop one complete version of their smartphones, right? And similarly, a lot of things, even automobiles, if there are any mistakes found, then they will be stopping the sales of that version, right? So that will create a lot of loss. Okay, apart from like reducing the brand name of that company. Okay, So testing is very very important. Okay, but it is always the best practices. Keep the features simply, then the complexities will be reduced, so that product quality will be better. Okay, so and don't add the features unnecessarily. Okay, not everyone is interested in like using all the features you are like you're imagining or you're trying to give them. Okay, so this is the major mistake everyone used to make. Okay, so whenever we think about launching any new product, we are always thinking about giving more features. Okay, but things are not going to work in that way. Okay, so best example is our timesheet. Actually, we started our timesheet for our own purpose. Okay, we developed very simple way. Okay, but later I came to know that we can find some open source software with a lot of features. Okay, but when we started developing our timesheet, that time that kind of applications were not there. That is why we started developing by ourselves. But later time I came to know something. Okay, but that time I was wondering why people are not using these free open source applications, why they're showing interest to purchase our timesheet script like that. I used to get a lot of mails, even if some features are not there. People were always trying to ask me to add that feature. They are interested to get that like that. Even the price is not matter like that. They used to tell. Okay, but that made me think about the mindset of the customers. Okay, people are not interested to get more features. They are interested to get whatever features they need. Okay, that is the key thing. Okay, um, so don't think about giving all the features. Okay, so start with simple. As I said, as you will be integrating the service model with your product sales, whenever the new features are asked by the customers, you can always add them. Okay, but you have to provide very basic features which are essential for the customers. Okay, you have to make sure that all the basic things are there. In that case, the testing will be effective. Okay, if you are making complexities, definitely your quality will be reduced, and it will be obviously uh, affecting the sales and your brand name. Okay, another thing is, if you are adding more features, people will be like they may be needing training to understand, or uh, just for using your product they need some kind of training that will limit some of them to consider your product. Okay, there are various things out there. Okay, so just to start with simple thing. Okay, but test it rigorously, and make sure that you are having proper landing page for selling the product, and set up a proper demo environment. Okay, uh, because even if you are providing a lot of videos explanations, uh, that may not be that much useful. But people are trying your product by themselves, means they will be getting more confident. Okay, even you can give some kind of trial product so that they can make sure that it is applicable or it is installable in their environment. Okay, so a lot of things are there. Okay, uh, actually these things are very useful in the case of lead capture also. Say for example, you are spending some money for running paid campaigns for getting visitors to your landing page, and if they are not satisfied with your product at that time, they will be just leaving, right? So you'll be losing money. Okay, but the key thing is you have to capture the lead. Okay, so whoever is visiting the landing page of your product, you have to get their email id. Okay, so no one will be giving their email id without getting any benefit. Okay, so in case of, say for example, if you are providing timesheet software. Okay, you can provide some trial version, free version. Okay, and you can send that to their email id if they provide that email id. Okay, and by collecting the email id in the coming days, if you're improving a product, or if you're reducing the price, that time you can announce the through email. and at that time they may be reconsider about the sales, or they may be exploring other products, and whenever you contact them or you are doing follow up, that time they will be considering your product. Okay, so we have to do the proper lead capture and follow up. Okay, they are important. Just randomly promoting in some places and losing the contact is not useful. Okay, you may be providing your contact details, but the potential customers, they may not be remembering all the websites they visited, right? They may be just doing Google searches, they will be checking one by one. Okay, so we have to properly capture the leads. Okay, um, but for that you need to provide some free products or any information things. So in case of like a timesheet, in the sense it will be mostly purchased by business small business people, right? I'm just telling everything from my business experience perspective. In that case, we can provide some best practices, tips for running a small business, and even we can give the list of free products that are useful for small business. Okay, so these are the things. Okay, actually we tried a lot of things, and some of them worked well, some of them are not working, so we have to try the things. Okay, um, the best thing is we have to or the key thing is we have to uh, get their email id or whatever contact details they are ready to uh, provide. Okay, uh, it is always better to provide the live chat support. Okay, these days we are having chat bots, right? So I don't have the experience of using them, but I heard about a lot of companies are using them effectively. Okay, so you can explore that option, or just you can check the uh, charts frequently. Maybe some live chat that companies are providing option for sending email whenever a person visit or your landing page, or whenever they ask questions through the chat. Okay, so you have to think about that feature. That will be very useful in increase the conversion rate, as well as it will be useful for getting feedback. Okay, even if they are not buying the product, from the questions they were asking, you will be able to understand a lot of things. You can understand the market, you can understand the customer mindset, and based on that you will be able to based on that you can uh, uh, improve your product so that it can sell more, right? uh, Implement that option like a live chat option. Okay, um, always provide all your contact details, email, even physical addresses. That will create some kind of confidence or trust, right? Because online business, it's a very easy thing, right? It is easy thing, as well as it is a very like uh, like it is filled with a lot of fake sales and a lot of things, right? um, so you need to understand about scams. Okay, so always make sure that your landing page or your product is not uh, viewed as a scam thing. Okay, so we need to be very careful about that. So for that we need to provide the physical address, email address, phone number, everything, and we have to connect our social media accounts. Uh, that kind of trust to maintenance should be there, and at the same time we need to be like trustable. So we always do the sales in ethical way. If you are planning to provide the refund, you can mention that like terms and conditions about your refunding policy. And if you are not going to refund, just to highlight that. Actually, in case of our timesheet, we were providing with source code, so we just uh, uh, highlighted that refund is not allowed. All right, because we are providing with source code, there is no meaning of uh, refund there, right? uh, So if they're facing any difficulties, they can fix themselves, or they can ask us to do, or they can hire any freelancer, right? So this is the thing, okay. But you need to communicate that properly, okay. But in case of refunding, if you are planning to provide refund, in that case you have to provide clear instructions and the limitations and your basically terms and conditions, right? uh, so that is the thing, because people will be worrying about the product whenever they buy it from a new person, okay. Even if you provide all your physical address and email id, they may not be 100% believing you, so they will be suspecting that product maybe may not be working. But that may be true, because even in case of sort of product, okay, as I said, you might have tested in your environment, but the same thing will not be working in their environment, or their language settings may be different. You may not be supporting that language, and in case of timesheet, the time format will be different, or something. That visibility, whatever they are viewing in the demo, that may not be exactly happening in their environment, right? So obviously, they in some situations they need to get the refunds, or they need to uh, get some kind of support for correcting those things, right? So in that case, always behave in a trustable way. So communicate clearly, and help them to support the, or in case of software product, help them to install the product, okay. But again, here my personal experience is, we need to be very careful about the help, okay. We cannot provide all the help, right? The interesting thing is, actually, we were providing PHP MySQL script, right, as a timesheet script. Actually, what the people are expecting is, actually they're just they have their machine, and what they're expecting is, when they click the install, it should install everything, okay. Actually, the for PHP they need to have PHP. For running the PHP, they need to have Apache or any kind of web server, right? So, but we cannot provide everything, right? It is freely available, and it will be vary based on their setup and other things. So, it is always better to provide the scripts alone, right? So we used to give PHP MySQL scripts only, and with along with the setup install script, okay. But as a free request, their machine should be having Apache and PHP MySQL setup. Okay. So mostly who are buying our timesheet script, they used to ask me you have to set up everything, but that will take time, right? So it's a simple process only, but we have to in the remote machine we have to wait for them, and a lot of things are there. It will be obviously spoil our time. Okay. So we need to provide FAQ, frequently asked questions kind of thing, to explain those things, okay. What are the prerequisite, and what they have to do, how to do the setup by themselves, like that. So a lot of help articles we need to provide, okay. So we have to provide the landing page with proper SEO, other things that I will be talking next, okay. So we have to provide the proper landing page with the lead capture system, either by providing a trial version as a free product, or in the case of our timesheet, we used to provide uh, free online access. Okay, they can create their own setup, uh, own version of own instance of that application on our website. So for doing that, they need to provide their email address. So we can contact them through that email address. Okay, so that is kind of lead capture. So it will vary based on your situation, your level of uh, like affordability for doing that. Okay. But we have to do something to collect the contact details of the potential customers. Okay. So that is the key thing. And another thing is I was talking about lead capture, right? Then SEO, that I will be talking, um, and uh, that page loading, everything should be proper, okay, and you have to provide proper demo and help files, okay, a video demo, because some people may not be having enough time to patients to watch everything by doing themselves. So it is always better to give some guided demo, okay. Or if you're having enough time, maybe personally you can show the demo, but personally I'm not interested in that. I want to suggest that that will be wasting our time, okay. uh, but still, if you're very like having time for doing that, obviously you can do that. That will help you get a lot of feedback from the potential customers, okay. uh, okay, so we have to provide options for giving demo, we have to provide options for chatting with them, okay, and we have to provide options for getting the feedback. We have to provide our contact details including physical address for getting the trust of them. So those things and other things, like payment, okay. Payment options, you have to provide think about the appropriate thing. If you are going to use the PayPal, in case of PayPal, if you are doing business from India and if your customers are from India, so it won't work. So a lot of that kind of constraints are there. So you need to understand who will be your customers, whether they can use your payment option, whether they will be getting charged for that, what are the other things, okay. And again, trust level. So if you're trying to integrate the payment processor along with your website, some people may not be trusting that, right? So even though the payment companies like PayPal are providing that option, that trust is will be coming. So obviously it is better to allow them to pay from their respective payment site. In case of PayPal, you have to redirect, provide the PayPal button on your website, and whenever they click the button, it will be taking in them to the paypal.com, right? So that option will be useful, and the delivery should be immediate. So once after making the payment, your product should be delivered, okay. So even in that case, in the case of automatic delivery, some people may not be noticing that, okay. So it happened many times for me. So many people used to send mail to me saying that they didn't receive that product. That case, uh, like uh, always better to personally send the product through email, okay. And just as I said, I'm just talking about software product and ebook, that kind of stuff. So you can think about the related things in case of your specific product, okay. um, it is always better to uh, have a communication with the customer, even though you are having automated delivery, okay. So that is the thing. So another thing is, in the landing page you can provide feedback option, okay, so that any new customers can understand about uh, feedback of existing customers, okay. uh, but the thing is, the trust level will be low, because in case of feedback on your site, you can delete the negative feedback, right? So in that case, it is better to provide the feedback in some other platforms, like so you have to explore the options like a very neutral platform in which you are not having control to delete the comments, okay. So you can list your product, and you can uh, mm, tell details about the product on some common website, and you can get the feedback from the users of that website, okay. So there are various things out there, so you have to find out specific or relevant website based on your product, okay. So in case of actually, I was selling, let me tell with simple example so that you can easily understand. I was telling an ebook about software testing and QTP automation, the quick test professional tool. Okay, so I was telling actually. Uh, uh, I listed it through Amazon. It was selling very good. So I thought of why not sell it through our website. So I put it as a PDF file and started selling through website. There also it was selling good. Okay, so that case I was selling ebook PDF book through our website, right? In that case, if I am providing options to share their feedback on my own website, it's not going to be helpful, right? So what I did is I just linked the Amazon page. In the Amazon, I listed the printed version of the book, right? So there they shared their some feedback, not much, but few feedbacks it got. Okay, I provided like a link, so if you want the printed version of the book, you can check that. Like that, I provided the link. Okay, so obviously they can see the feedback there also. So it is fulfilling two things. One is like showing the feedback from the third party website, in which I am not having control to delete the negative comments. Okay, and another thing is, if someone is interested to get the printed copies, they can get it from there, right? So, so we have to plan that way. Okay, so we have to explore various options of providing, uh, in other words, getting the trust by providing various things like review comments of existing customers, like that. Okay, uh, that is the thing about landing page. And as I said, it should be SEO friendly, search engine optimization. So we are having a lot of options to promote the product, but the best thing is search engine optimization, organic traffic. I already explained in my previous videos. Let me explain it again here, because it is very very important, understanding the organic traffic. Okay, even if you think about yourself personally, whenever you want some product, obviously you'll be going to Google, and if you are getting the search result in the first page, and you will be giving more importance to that kind of websites, right? You won't be hesitating to buy from that kind of websites, right? So obviously that people who are coming from Google search, uh, if they are finding our website in the first page, they will be trusting more, right? That is one thing. Another thing is the conversion rate. Okay, so in the case of social media promotion, if you are just sharing your product landing page to your social media account, say for example Twitter with some thousands of followers, some people will be clicking that link, and they will be coming to your landing page, and they may not be interested in your product, right? Because they're doing something. Okay, so they're not interested in product, but just because you provide the link, they will be just clicking it curiously, knowing about what is there in that, right? So in that case, the conversion will be very very low. They may not be converting, even they may not be taking actions to see your demo, or even for getting the free trials. Just they will be clicking and they will be going back. Okay, again it is a negative thing, and the search engines again the bounce rate will be less, and the time on site will be, that parameters will be less. It will be affecting your organic traffic negatively. That is different thing. Okay, but the thing is, if the person is coming from social media site, then the conversion will be low. Okay, they may not be buying your product. Okay, so that is one thing. But in the case of organic traffic, if someone is coming from Google, means they are interested in buying that product. That is why they are searching it, and they are finding your site, and along with other sites. So for some reason he is interested in your site. So it's a two levels. One is they are really interested to buy it. That is why they are searching. They are really interested in your product. That is why they clicked your landing page link. So in that case, whenever they come to your landing page, they will be either buying it, or they will be taking some actions, seeing demo, or they will be providing their email for getting free trial or something. Okay, so that case, like uh, they will be the probability will be more for the purchase. Okay, so we have to take a lot of actions to get the organic traffic. Okay, in the case of our timesheet, we were able to make our landing page appear in the 11th position of Google search whenever the people do the search for the keyword timesheet. It is very really competitive times keyword, but still we were able to manage that. That time I found a significant number of sales. Okay, uh, but when I was trying to do the paid promotion, even if I was spending a lot of money, that time I found it difficult to get the sales. Okay, so we have to understand the importance of getting organic traffic. For that, we have to do the proper SEO. SEO in the sense there are two things. One is on page SEO. Another thing is off page. On page in the sense, it is like we have to provide like a proper heading, all metadata, right? Title and the description, keywords, other stuff, and like a page loading, and a lot of things are there. Okay, maybe I'll be talking about the complete details in separate session. Maybe I will be talking about like it's a topic like SEO or something. So the on page SEO should be there, and off page in the sense the backlinks. So okay, so your landing page should be mentioned in various relevant blogs and other websites and directories. There may be a lot of directories, business directories, and product listing directories. Okay, you have to list them there also. It will be giving some traffic, as well as it will be used as a backlink for getting good page optimization for your landing page. Okay, so in that case, we will be having options of getting traffic from search engines. Okay, and there are a lot of things. So these days, the getting traffic from search engine is really very tough thing. Okay, so we have to focus on getting traffic for the long tail keywords. Okay, so in the case of our timesheet, these days it is very difficult to get the traffic for the keyword timesheet. Okay, but I can explore long tail keywords like web based timesheet, timesheet for small business, like that. Okay, so that is as I said, we can talk in detail about them in separate video. So the thing is, we have to focus on SEO. That is very very important. Then again, we have to do the social media promotion, and the important thing is like paid promotion. Okay, so this one is very very important. Okay, so we have to uh, do the paid promotions after doing all these basic things. Okay, actually I'm used to do that in case of our timesheet. Okay, that's the reason I was not able to achieve success. The main reason is I explained many times, I was not able to retain our team members. Okay, but the reason for that to happen is lack of doing paid promotions. If I was doing that paid promotion that time, uh, I might have earned significant money, so that I can give the salary to the employees on par with the corporations. Okay, so it's a related thing. So the ultimate thing is I was not able to retain the employees. Okay, but one of the reasons for not able to do that is this thing. I was not running the paid promotions. Okay, so we have to always do the paid promotion. Okay, but we have to do it only after doing the basic things. You should be able to get the organic traffic. Okay, then only you will be getting the paid promotion. That price will be less. You straight away, if you are going for paid promotion, means the click price CPC will be high. But if you are optimizing for organic traffic, means, and you are getting organic traffic, in that case, that if you are go for PPC, that price will be less. Okay, So it's like as I said, it's this one also a completely different topic. We have to talk about in separate videos about doing Google Ads PPC campaigns for promoting the products. Okay, actually I have plans of doing that. Okay, I'll be talking about SEO and I will be talking about paid promotions. Okay, and even I have to update the details according to the latest trends. Okay, I was doing it sometimes back. These days I'm fully focusing on this channel, right? But for this channel also I tried running Google campaigns. Okay, okay, I will be talking about them in separate video. uh, so we had to do the paid promotion, and again, once after getting more visitors, I mean custom, then if the conversion happens, we can get more customers. And if it's keep on going, means we have to develop some forum for sharing their experiences and best practices, and it will be like it's a kind of building a community. They will be taking care of the things, right? Installation, other issues. If someone is facing some problem, other person can guide them, and they can help them by sharing their experiences. Okay, so we can go forward like that. Okay, the next thing is we have to provide relevant products. Okay, because we'll be having paid customers. You are having their contact details, and they will be trusting you better, because they're already using their product, right? So in that case, you can provide any other products. In case of I was telling that I was telling like I used to sell my software testing ebook, right? So that case, actually, I was doing in two ways. One is selling through my own website. Another one is selling through Amazon. Okay, selling through Amazon for the sake of printing book, that is okay, right? But in the case of ebook, selling through Amazon is having negatives, some negatives. Initially, it may be looking good. Okay, we can get immediately some sales, but yeah, because they are having huge affiliate networks, right? So if the affiliate persons are considering our ebook for earning money for them, definitely it will be selling quickly. But the problem is we will not be having the contact details of the buyers, right? uh, in case of our own sales, selling our ebooks through our own websites, we'll be having their email address. I got hundreds of emails of by ebook buyers, right? Ebook in the sense after testing and QTP automation. So they bought that ebook, means they're interested in learning software testing and QTP automation. Okay, so I might have contacted them by providing new products, like I might have uploaded video and then send the video to the email list. Or a lot of opportunities are there. Even I can I might have launched a course for teaching software testing, or even I might have done some type of consultant, because if they were not able to solve some issues, I can guide them by charging hourly prices, right? A lot of business opportunities are there. Okay, but I haven't used it fully in case of my ebook about software testing, but I got a lot of email addresses. But I tried in some instances. I launched a small search engine, especially for job search related to software testing. Okay, I built it with the help of Google custom search engine. Okay, somewhat okay. Conversion happened. Okay, but I haven't it fully. And as I said, I was doing a lot of things at a time. Those period. Okay, so I was not able to fully focus on specific things. So that may be the reason of failure of doing that kind of activities. Even if I was able to do a lot of good things, we developed products, and we found out a lot of uh, new innovative ways of doing them, and a lot of stuff happened in positive ways, but still we were not able to succeed significantly. Okay, so in the past few years I was doing more analysis about everything, and I'm just trying to avoid that kind of issues, and I'm just trying to reinitiate my initiative of running the business. Okay, that is what I'm going to do it, and but I'm planning to do it in a simple way, that very little steps. This channel membership, that join button enabling is the one of that step, and I'm planning to do a lot of live sessions like this. This is next step. Okay, this live the purpose of this live chat is just to talk with the subscribers, to understand them better, and this is first step. Next, in the coming days, my plans like step by step, I'll be just filtering the very serious people who are interested in doing business. Okay, and I will be uh, asking their business, basically their skill set, and what are the business they are going to do, and I may help them, or I may consult them on hourly basis, or revenue sharing like that. And if I am finding a particular pattern, if many people are interested in knowing about artificial intelligence, and if they are interested to pay for some kind of good uh, teaching, I can hire someone who is good in teaching artificial intelligence, and then I can ask them to talk with my subscribers. Okay, eh, so that are a lot of things I'm exploring. Okay, initially I will be just talking about emerging fundamental of emerging technologies to create awareness about it, because I repeatedly told about it. I'm seeing a lot of gap between the scientist and business world. So the first thing is creating awareness about the opportunities available with emerging technologies. Okay, so say for example, I was talking about graphene many times. Actually, I created a playlist for listing the innovations related to graphene. But if you go through the videos, that number of views will be less only, right? Uh, because people are not aware of or understanding the importance of that, right? Because everyone is willing to copy the successful business persons, whatever they are doing right now. They're just trying to copy that, and trying to do by themselves, but it is not going to work, right? Because everyone is having different skill set, their timing will be different, their resources, their potential, their plans, their capacity, everything is different, right? So we need to understand that we shouldn't be copying the other person. Okay. So it is always better to search or look for the opportunities available with emerging technologies. So I will be uh, like talking about in detail in the coming days. Just in this video, I will be telling about graphene, right? Graphene, it is a very important material. It's a 2D material. Many people used to call it as a wonder material because of its unique properties. It's an unimaginable properties, I would say that, because it is harder than diamond, still flexible than rubber, like it is conducting the electricity in a good way, and it will be conducting the heat. Okay, it is transparent. Okay, a lot of unique properties, combination of unique good properties. Okay, so with that we can do a lot of things. It is finding application in energy, medical, lot of sectors. Okay, that batteries with produced with like provided with the graphene, they will be lasting longer. their energy density will be higher. A lot of advantages are there, and tires mixed with the graphene, they will be working longer, and the cements mixed with graphene, they will be uh, the in the concrete mixed with graphene, they need less cement. It will be useful for climate change. Lot of advantages of that their graphene. But right now we are not seeing real-time applications because the lack of the ways of producing mass production of graphene. In the coming days, they will be doing like that. I was telling in my previous videos. But still, people are not showing interest in that. But today, I uploaded a video telling about the mass production of commercial production of graphene in India, in Kerala. Murugappa Group set up a plant for doing that. Okay, they're getting the graphite from Sri Lanka and started creating graphene. Okay, so the commercialization somewhat started production, and obviously, if the production is happening successfully, means we will be getting a lot of graphene applications. Huge opportunities in doing business with that. Okay, uh, so who are entering in the beginning stage, they will be succeeding. I explained this concept many times. Still, one more time, I will be telling here. Okay, with my personal experience, I found difficulty in succeeding in software development business because I entered in the latest stage of software era. Okay, but I was able to find somewhat uh, some meaningful success in running the YouTube channel because I entered in the beginning of uh, uh, these video platforms. Okay, I actually started my channel in the year 2009. Okay, so my understanding is if you enter into any kind of business in the early stage, definitely you can find success even if you are not able to you're not having enough skills at the starting. You can develop the record skills by doing the things in case of emerging technologies, but it is not applicable for saturated stuff. Okay, um, uh, but there are some risks. Okay, so if something is failing means all our efforts will be getting failed. Say for example, graphene, if the mass production is not happening, then if you're spending a lot of time for developing some application and marketing it, in that case, if you're not getting the raw material, so that case all your efforts will be wasted, right? So what I'm trying to say is we have to understand what is happening in the emerging technologies. Need not do the actual product development or start the actual business. So we need to be uh, aware of what is happening in the field. Okay, so in the case of graphene, if the mass production is successful, we have a lot of opportunities. Okay, so everyone is having their own skill set and their own resources, right? They can explore doing different things. Say, for example, my thing is I'm just using the video. I'm uploading a lot of graphene related videos. Okay, so there is less competition and the advertisement price will be more for that. Okay, so obviously I will be earning money from advertisements just by uploading videos related to graphene. Okay, so in the coming days, I will be trying to charge the scientists and business people for connecting them. Say, for example, if someone, I'm just trying to talk with a lot of people, right? I just started that initiative. Say, for example, if I am talking with some graphic supplier, and then I am talking with some person who need the graphene, so I can connect them. Okay, for that I can charge. Spending my time for spending my time to talk to them. Okay, or at least I can do everything through my this kind of live chat, and I can earn money from the channel membership. I'll be allowing only the members to have the interactions through the chat, right? So that is what my plan. Okay, so I'm just exploring the ways of earning money from emerging technologies from my skill set and my resources. Okay, so similarly you can think about your skills and your resources. If you're trying to do the same thing, definitely you will be failing, because I already have the channel, and my skills are different, right? So but you may be having some different kind of skill set. If you are good in transportation, you can consider using that skill for making use of the emerging technologies benefits. Okay, so a lot of things are there. Okay, so mostly I'm planning to talk about one by one, so so that I can like invite the people who are interested in that field. Okay, so that will be more effective. Okay, but always I am interested to have interaction with people with various fields. Then only we can find out the cross promotion, or like that concept also I talked in my previous videos. Okay, in case of this YouTube, we are seeing a lot of success with YouTube, right? But it happened because of the uh, like collaboration of various fields. Like right now we are having a mobile phone in everyone's hand, right? So because of that only, we are able to watch a lot of videos, we are able to upload the video, we are able to capture the videos. So mobile phone revolution helped to achieve that. And uh, data centers, they need a lot of power and computing power. So growth in computing power helped the YouTube run their servers effectively. And the internet availability of internet connection throughout the world. So all these things contributed to the success of YouTube. Okay, so always we need to have a interaction with various fields. Okay, so mostly I'm trying to play that role. Okay, so connecting people from various fields. Okay, so I'll be conducting general kind of this kind of live chats, but in sometimes I'll be planning to do on specific topic, like graphene, or generally nanotechnology or material science, like that. And uh, artificial intelligence, CRISPR gene editing, so that I can talk with people, uh, uh, experts in that field. Okay, so I'm just exploring various ways. Okay, it is not going to happen in the coming days. Step by step only I will be doing. So in the next few months I will be doing these kind of live chats, and I will be just talking from my side. And I'll be inviting some experts if they are interested to participate. Okay, that is what my plan right now. Okay, and uh, I will be teaching about whatever I know, like online business, like doing software development, web development, and testing, and selling ebooks, and selling software products, and that kind of activities. Okay, publishing ebooks through Amazon Kindle, and a lot of whatever I know I can tell. And obviously running YouTube channel. Okay, so I can talk about that. I already uploaded a few videos, so if you are interested, you can go through that. And I understand that I need to improve my speech style. Something many people complain me that they are not able to understand the accent or things. I cannot immediately change the accent, and even I'm not interested to do that. But to improve the clarity and other steps, I will be taking steps. And I thought of starting these kind of live sessions only after fixing that kind of issues. But uh, right now I'm thinking that it's not going to happen if I'm not starting. So step by step I'll be doing. Okay, so so that is the thing. I always welcome your suggestions to improve those things. And that's it for today. But in the coming days, I'll be taking this almost same topics, and I'll be telling it again and again. Okay, but I believe the next session I can get some members, and I can talk to them through the chat initially. And if they're interested, maybe in the next thing I'll be talking through Google Meet. And if they're interested, I can live stream them also, or otherwise. Uh, Personally I can talk to them. Okay, but if they are willing to talk to me for long hours, I can charge them hourly basis. Okay, so even if they're interested to outsource some kind of task like software testing and a small kind of developments, I can spend my time if they find myself suitable for that kind of activities. Okay, but I'm just stopped doing that kind of thing. Right now I'm fully focusing on emerging technologies and running this YouTube channel. But I have plans of rebuilding my team. Okay, initially for promoting this channel and for arranging the meetings between the emerging technology experts, other stuff. I'm just exploring all the things. And that time, if my team members are having skills of doing development and testing, I will be restarting that business also. So and I may not be doing it for any other customers. Mostly for the customers I'm mentoring. Okay, so I'm just exploring various options. Okay, but I don't want to do the same mistakes again. Okay, so I won't be doing quickly, step by step only. I will be reinstating that activities. Okay, mostly related to this new activity, right? So I'm going to um, uh, interact with people who are interested in doing online business, right? So obviously they may need websites, and they may need social media promotion, PPC campaign running activities. They may not be doing everything by themselves, because in that case they may not be able to focus on their product and services development and providing customer support, right? So in that case I can hire the team again. But this time I have various options to correct the mistakes, previous mistakes, right? So instead of salary based stuff, I can think about revenue sharing, or I can ask them to run their own vendor or their own company. Okay, I'll be providing the projects to them like that. I have various options. It's not finalized. I'm exploring various things to avoid the previous mistakes. Okay, but instead of not doing everything, so better I can start doing it and do it carefully. Okay, that's what my recent decision. Okay, I will be doing it. So if you are looking for any job, doing software development and testing and article writing, SEO, doing SEO, that kind of activities, I will be hiring. I will be looking for that kind of persons. That time you can apply. Okay, check my community tab. Okay, and if you are interested to do it part time or working from home, that kind of thing, you can mention that also. Okay, uh, but I'll be doing step by step only. Okay, um, um, so if you have any questions, you can always contact me. My email id is rajamanikam.a@gmail.com, or you can comment through any video. Okay, okay, thanks for watching this video. I'll be meeting with the next live session quickly. Thanks, bye.